Hello. How are you? Surprise! Happy Thanksgiving to those of you in the United States. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Australia. It's just not a thing here. But I do want to recognize those of you that are in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving. And rare occasion, guys, ditching my captain's hat today. Look at my hair. Where's it all gone? My hair's all gone. So I'm ditching the captain's hat. I'm telling you, this is the one and only time you're going to see my hair down. Because it just annoys me. It just annoys me when it's down, but I've just had it like, look, where's it all gone? Thought I'd show you my mop special for Thanksgiving. Something a little bit different. So if anyone is coming in, tuning in and saying hello, please, Facebook, show me comments today. Please, the last 2 days, I've not been able to see any comments on my Facebook Lives. I'm hoping today is going to be a little bit different. But if any of you are coming on, say hello, give me some palm tree emojis. I can't see anyone yet. This is not a good sign. Or send me some likes and love so at least I can see your little profile picture so I can work out who's on. I hope this is not going to happen the third day in a row. Oh, Rob, you are on. Have you said hello to me, Rob? Because if you have, the comments are still not working on my Facebook. Facebook has been on. Sean, you're on too. Please say hello to me, guys. I will say hello to you after the live. Man, this is frustrating. This is the third day in a row that I have not been able to see any comments on my live. It's such a shame because I can't sort of interact with you. Anyway, we move on. This is sort of how it is, but I just thought I'd show, I've had all my hair cut off, so ditching the captain's hat today, just letting it all hang out for Thanksgiving. We're talking about Facebook today though. I want to give you some updates, some things to learn about Facebook, which is really important if you're building a business, online, that you keep up to date with the new things that are coming up. It may not be specific business related sort of strategies, but to know, the new tools, the new things that they bring out for us to use. You want to be in the forefront of that, obviously, if you're learning about social media and utilizing social media to its absolute sort of maximum, for your business. So for those of you that are celebrating Thanksgiving in the United States, hopefully you're not on live with me and you are having some amazing family time or friends time, or you're enjoying a whole lot of smorgasbord of food and drinks and really enjoying yourself. So I don't expect there to be a lot of people on this particular live today because I'm sure a lot of you are celebrating for Thanksgiving. Now, just a reminder before I get onto these sort of Facebook topics is don't forget the Black Friday special training by Kate McShay. I talked about it yesterday and the day before. If you really want to get some interest and attract new customers and teammates to you, you want to get on that training of Kate's, which is a special training on Black Friday. All the details are listed on the link above. So time is running out for that. So click on the link above and make sure you get access to that special Black Friday training by Kate. Now, it's so frustrating not being able to see comments from you, but hopefully you're talking to me and interacting with me at some stage. I do appreciate you. I can sort of see your likes and loves, so thanks, Sean, and thanks, Rob, for showing me that you're still there. It's nice to know that, that you are, at least there. So let me give you some updates regarding Facebook. So as I said before, it's really important if you're building your business on social media to just stay up to date with what's happening in Facebook, what their preferences are, what's coming, what things you can utilize to stand out on your profile. That might be your personal profile or business pages. You could be doing one or the other or both. So I just want to give you some up-to-date stats that I just learned. because this really highlights, why we should be on social media and building our business on social media, because everybody's there. It is official. Everybody is obsessed with Facebook and Instagram. I'm telling you, it's official. We got the stats to prove it. Send me some likes and loves if you agree with that. I'm sure you're on Facebook every day. If there is somebody watching this video that is not on Facebook every day or close to every day, I would be surprised. Now, for those of you watching the replay, or, please put the word replay down below so I can still go back after this live and, say hello to you. And if we are meeting for the first time, I am your online crew captain. Normally I wear my little hat here, Helen Martin. And what I do is help home-based business owners learn about social media and leverage social media to build their business online. No more old school tactics or strategies or chasing people about our business. We want to keep up to date with social media and the best strategies that we can use, to build our business. Because when we do, we're all jumping on this cruise ship together and having cocktails or coffee or water, whatever your choice of poison is. Because, when you build a business through social media and it happens on automation as well, you can get to, there's 2 billion people on Facebook every single month. So when you learn how to leverage social media the right way, it just gets your face in front of a lot more people. You can, automate certain processes, which means you can generate income in a much faster way than just, chasing people one by one when you build the business the traditional way. So there's lots of benefits when you can learn how to do it the right way. So here's some up-to-date stats, guys, because I can't see your comments. Still comment in so I can interact with you afterwards, but send me some likes and loves if you find this, interesting. So this is crazy. So on average, the average person clicks on Facebook and Instagram 80 times a day. 80 times a day. Is that crazy or what? So they're statistically on average, the average person is clicking on Facebook and Instagram 80 times a day. Crazy stuff. And supposedly the average person is spending 3 to 5 hours on Facebook or Instagram every single day. 3 to 5 hours. I spend a lot of time on Facebook and social media every day because that's largely where my business is. And obviously I do Facebook Lives, 5 days a week. I get a lot of comments, so I'm in there interacting all the time. So a large part of my business is actually on social media, on Facebook. So I spend a lot of time on Facebook, but this is the average person, not even a business person, an average person spending 3 to 4 hours on Facebook, every day. Crazy. Now, the one thing that they said they're going to do in the future is when you want to search something, what's the first thing that you think about, or the first place that you would go to search something? So what's the first word that comes into your mind when you want to search something? You're probably going to go to the internet and go straight to Google. Google is what everybody thinks. So don't know something? Google it. Looking for, some information or some products or something like that, Google it. Want to know something more about a particular company, or, you're curious about something, what are you going to do? You're going to Google it. So supposedly, Facebook want to increase their search functions within Facebook to be more like Google. So moving into the future, they don't want people to go to Google. They actually want people to use their search function within Facebook to find their information, which is crazy stuff. Imagine competing with Google. But this is where they're headed. They want people to not only be on Facebook, but to stay on Facebook when they when they want to sort of search for something. So this is where it's headed. So Facebook's where it's at, guys. If you can learn sort of Facebook, stay up with all the things, know what's coming, really increase your exposure on Facebook, learn how to attract people to you. That's why you want to get access to Kate's training on Black Friday. The link to that is above. So you can still get access to that by clicking on the link above. Anybody that's joining me, I can't see comments again for the third day in a row. Facebook, you're killing me. I like to talk to you guys. I like to see what you're writing down. Oh, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Let me throw this at you, or at me. I'm going to, because I've got my old phone here, I do that just so I can keep an eye on the time that I go live, because I can't see the time when I'm on that phone. So let me have a look at my page and see if I can see comments. Bear with me, guys. There's my page. See if I can see any comments. So I can see that I'm live. Oh, I can see some comments. There's my page. Oh, I don't want to hear me talking. Oh, I can see some comments. Catherine, hello. I can see comments. I know, you'll never see my hair out. You'll never see it again. Take a photo. This won't last. Look how short I've cut it off, guys. I'll still put it up. And the reason why I don't is, I don't know, it just gets messy and I play with it and it annoys me. But I've just had it done. So, yeah, I just thought I'd shock you all today for Thanksgiving in the United States. Hello, Crystal. How are you? This is so cool being able to see comments. See, Facebook, I'll get around you. I'll work out a way. Rob says that's nuts. If not more, that's crazy. Google, you guys are on it. Yeah, it's difficult not talking to you. Thanks, Crystal. Okay, I'm going to keep half an eye on the comments here. So this kind of helps me interact with you guys. So still comment in and I'll keep an eye on here. Okay, where was I up to? See, there's always ways and means around things. You've just got to be creative, I think. So back to my stats. So yeah, Facebook's going to increase their sort of search ability because they don't want people to be on Facebook, get curious about something and then go off to go to Google. They want people to stay on Facebook. So that's where they're headed. So Facebook's only going to get more clever and interactive than it already is. So when you want to build a business online, Facebook is where you want to be. Instagram's awesome. That might be your thing. Keep using it. You might like Pinterest or LinkedIn. You know, all different things like that. They're all good, but Facebook is where majority of the people are at. So if you're building your business online, you want to be where the majority of people are at. Doesn't mean the other platforms aren't good though. Now, stories, I've talked about this before, Facebook stories. So supposedly, I've said this before and they've just reiterated it from Facebook headquarters, is that Facebook stories is going to be the new Facebook newsfeed in time to come. So if you're not using Facebook stories yet, and I don't mean writing a story, I mean the feature Facebook stories, like small, you know, the small micro content using the stories feature, either through your Facebook newsfeed or going to Messenger. You can access that as well. You might want to start, guys, because this is the future of where they're going to give, you know, a lot of attention and a lot of organic reach, which is also where you want to be because you want to, you know, maximize your organic reach. You don't want to have to pay Facebook to get, you know, all your exposure. What else have we got? Fast, frequent environment. So, oh, there's comments. Facebook's alternative to Snapchat. Yes, that's right, Sean. I love the fact that it might be a bit of a delay, but you're quite right. Facebook Stories wants to take over Snapchat. That's one of their main objectives. So they're going to give more attention to people putting effort and content in stories than just in the general sort of news feed. So really important to keep up with Facebook stories. You know, there's still a lot of people not using Facebook stories. So just play around with it, guys, and get used to it because that's where the future of, you know, Facebook. So statistically, on a mobile phone versus a desktop, people are going through content on Facebook 41% faster than on a mobile phone. So it's really important to really grasp on, especially with Facebook stories in conjunction with that stat that I gave you, that it is short micro content on Facebook stories and in your news feeds and in your videos and stuff like that, because most people are on a mobile. They're not on a desktop computer, they're on mobiles, but they are looking at the content 41 times faster than on a desktop computer. So if your stuff's too long, drawn out, boring, they're just going to swipe straight past you. So interesting, short, micro content, short videos in micro stories, that's where you want to be and where you want to focus your attention. So it's not always about, creating interest about your business, it's creating interest about you and what you're up to, and let people see you as an influencer, as somebody who's creative, as somebody who's interesting, who's up with the new things on Facebook. Catherine, I need to get better at stories. So, there's plenty of time because people are not using them yet, but just start practicing with it. I mean, you can take a photograph on Facebook stories, or you just keep your finger on the big button and it just starts recording. But you will notice it'll only record, I think it's 15 seconds from memory. So it's telling you, we don't want you to upload videos. We don't want you to upload your 10, 20, 30-minute Facebook Lives. We want you to record 15-second micro content. So people are getting Facebook stories all wrong. They're doing their Facebook Lives and then uploading it to Facebook stories. It's not the intention of Facebook stories. Think of Snapchat. That's what Facebook stories is trying to, overcome and take over. So short, micro sort of content. So, things like selfies and little videos when you're out and about, you don't always have to have something interesting or intriguing. Just the sun's shining today, it's a beautiful day. Just keep putting up, little bits of content. So Rob, you have to get attention less than 5 seconds. Absolutely. Human beings have an attention span less than a goldfish. So, we've got 6 seconds or less, about 5 seconds to grab somebody's attention. So long, drawn out sort of content is not going to grab their attention. The other thing Facebook have sort of said, this is all from sort of Facebook headquarters, guys, that I'm quoting from. It's all about video. The future is all about video. In 2019, they're saying 90% of content that people are going to absorb is going to come from video. So that's why you want to register for Kate's training up above and learn how to use 7-minute, her training is 7-minute retail blueprint. It's giving you ideas to create little videos that are going to help you get more customers and more teammates in your business if you're in a home-based business. Okay? So that's just some latest stats. Now I just want to give you a little bit of an update, a few things. This won't take long, just for you to be aware of with Facebook that's new. You may have it on your phone, you may not. Okay, so the one thing, and you can try this right now if you like, will depend on the phone you've got. If you've got an older phone, you may not have any of this stuff I'm going to talk about. So you would need to have a fairly recent phone. If you've got a new phone, you'll have all of this. Some of these things that I'm about to tell you, I don't even have. So when they roll out new features, you can imagine 2 billion people on Facebook. Not everybody gets new features all at the same time. It takes them quite a while to roll them out, to different people's Facebook profiles. And so depending on also your technology, whether you have it or not. So this is an older phone of mine. And a newer phone I'm actually on at the moment doing this video. So I have noticed when I check on my new phone, there's things that are there, but I check on this phone and they're not there. And one of those things is, if you're in a newer phone now, you could test this right now. You're watching me, but in the top left-hand corner, there will be a little square with another little square in the corner. If you press that, you'll minimize me. I'll go down to the corner of your screen and you can completely navigate everything on your phone while you're still watching me. So you don't have to stop your life by watching a video, a Facebook Live, anything on Facebook. You can just watch what you want to watch. Click that square up the top. It minimizes, like you're watching me now, it minimizes me and you can still navigate everything else on your phone while I'm in the little corner and you're still listening to me. So that's what am I doing here? Where did I go? I'm still trying to see if you've got any more comments. So that's a pretty cool feature just to keep you, if you want to look around, if you want to test something, what I've just showed you there, test it out. You can do that right now on your phone and test whether you've got it. So if you're watching me live and you don't see that little square up the top with the little square within the square, then obviously you don't have the feature yet. So that's pretty cool. The other new thing is your cover photo for your personal profile. So generally we upload a photograph, but they've given us 2 new features. So one of those features is called, what was the wording? Select artwork. And that's meant to be animated artwork. Now, I tested it this morning and I couldn't get it to work for me. So I'm still playing around with it. But when you go to change your cover photo, there's 2 new features. One I have and one I don't. So not everyone will have that. But the 2 new features is one is called, instead of just like update photo, and there's one that calls select artwork, and it allows you to choose a piece of artwork and it's meant to be animated. Now the downfall of it is if it's working on your phone, because it's animated, when you put it in your banner, it's a black screen with a play button. And in micro content, in the world of social media, people don't often have the time for something to load up and press play. So just something to be aware of. They might speed it up, but it's just something cool to test out and it's different. The other thing is you can do a collage. I don't have this one yet. I can't see that in my options, but you can update a collage. Now, we could do that previously through Canva and things like that, but now you can actually do it through Facebook itself. And there's still the option there of doing a 360 cover photo as well. So there's just more options available to you to stand out from the crowd with your cover banner. As I said, I tried to test it earlier today and I couldn't get it to work. Not got it yet. Oh, okay, so Rob hasn't got that. It's handy to be able to minimize but still watch the live at the same time, isn't it, Sean? It's cool. So cover photo, there's more options there. You may have it now or you may not. And with business Facebook pages, they do give you the ability, which we don't yet in groups or personal profile pages, but it's coming, to be able to do a proper video. So you can do it in business pages. You can upload an actual video and have that playing in your banner. And they're bringing that into groups, and they're also eventually going to bring that into personal profiles as well. So look out for that. That's coming. Now you will notice, depending on what type of phone that you've got, that when you look at your personal profile now, it might be a circle in the middle instead of a square. So I'll turn me off here and I'm going to go to my personal profile on my old phone. And I don't know if you guys can see that. That's my personal profile, but it's still the square. So depending on, your phone, etc., this one doesn't have the circle yet. But my newer phone, which I'm on live at the moment, has the circle. Now, you might have had that for quite a while. You might have had the circle for quite a while, but what I want to alert you to is that when you press on the circle in someone's personal profile, it takes you to their stories. So previously, the only way you could watch somebody's stories is if I go to my Facebook newsfeed, so you can see their stories are up the top. And it's also, if you go into Messenger, you can see people's stories. So unless you go and sort of search for it or you come across it when you go into your profile, you don't see people's stories. But when you go into somebody's profile and they've got the circle, if you click on the circle, it automatically connects to their stories, which makes them more interesting and intriguing, and you're looking at their content and what they're up to. So that's what you want people to do regarding you on social media. So the fact that the circle is there, again, you want to be using Facebook stories. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, give me some palm trees down below or send me some likes and loves. See if I can see any comments here. Not yet, but all good. So Sean's giving me some loves. Cool. So, just something to be aware of, in that the focus is on Facebook stories, guys. And now that if you've got the circle, when you press on that circle, it links to that person's stories. You want to be using stories. You really do. And what else did I want to tell you? There's a new messenger. I don't have it. Some people have had it this week. It was there and it's gone away. So just keep an eye out. If your messenger looks really different, in the coming days or weeks, there's a major update to Messenger, and it's meant to be really cool with the updates and navigating it and all the different options, and you can swipe left and right on people's profiles and do all different things. I don't have it even on my new phone yet. Some people do, and as I said, some people have had it this week and then it's gone away. So that might happen to you, but I just wanted to alert you to the fact that Messenger has had a major overhaul and they're rolling out that as well, and it's going to look and feel, and you're going to be using it a lot differently than you do now. Okay? So, okay. And, I won't go into detail with the Messenger, but there's, you can customize the chat bubble. Instead of the back of Messenger being white, it can be black. So if you use your phone a lot at nighttime, you can change the colors so you don't get the big glare. There's all sorts of fun things coming on social media, particularly related to Facebook and Messenger. So as they come out and I learn them, that's what I'm here for, to keep you updated with social media and know what's coming and what to utilize to make you stand out from the crowd, which will help you grow your business. Sound good? If that sounds good, drop me down some palm trees or some, some likes and loves on the side. I really hope Facebook let me see your comments tomorrow. But now that I know that I can see some of your comments on my older phone, I'll become prepared tomorrow as well. I don't know why, it's doing that to me. It's, so Sean, you had it and then it disappeared after a couple of days, so that's quite normal. And more than likely, you will not see my hair down ever again. So savor this moment with my curly mop as it is. I can't believe I've gone that short. But anyway, just being real and authentic and letting something, show you something different for Thanksgiving if you're in the United States. But if you're not, we don't celebrate it in Australia. You guys in the UK wouldn't, I imagine. So, there's plenty of us still kicking along, supporting those of you celebrating Thanksgiving, but not really celebrating ourselves. Praying for your comments to return tomorrow. Thank you, Sean. We shall see. So don't forget Kate McShay's special video training for Black Friday. If you want a new and innovative way using video to attract new customers and teammates to you in your business, get some momentum now leading up to Christmas and then into the new year. Remember, you don't want to start your new year on 1st of January. You want to create some momentum now leading up to Christmas, so then it all falls into place for you in January. So if you have the opportunity to register for Kate's training, the link is above. I would highly encourage you to do that and put her strategies into place to help you attract some new customers and teammates into your business. So I will have an awesome rest of the day, whatever part of the day it is for you. Rob, you don't celebrate it, but yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, as well. So that's lovely, Rob. Thank you. So you will see me with my hat back on tomorrow. Your captain will be back. Let's hope that we get some comments. Sean's praying that that'll happen, and I do too, so we'll see. And Sean says, happy Thanksgiving to those from the US, here. So thanks for that, Sean, as well. So I will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Let's hope that comments come up, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you then. Bye.